Hi, friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Comfort, and today I'll be teaching you all how I made this beautiful, comely hair bonnet. Yes, so isn't this beautiful? So stay tuned as we learn how to sew this beautiful bonnet. Mind you, if you don't have a sewing machine, you can have, if you have the patience enough to, use your hand, then you are good to go because this is very simple. So at this point, I have my satin fabric, ankara, my needle thread, my tape roll, and then my safety pin. So the measurement I used actually was 29 length and 29 breadth. Yes, but then I think that was a mistake here, which I later adjusted when I saw it was gonna be small, and I needed a big kind of bonnet. So you can, it depends on how you want your bonnet to be. So I made mine 29 length, 29 width. So you're just going to fold it into two and then fold it again into four. Yes, and then you, if possible, you can iron it. Yes, iron it to have a very good measurement. So this part that has four pieces, you can't start your measurements from there, so you have to start from the other angle. Yes, you can start from the other angle. And then I measured 14 um to the other end. Yes, from each end I make sure I took 14 because I want to have this round shape after cutting. So it all depends on your measurements. Yes, so I made use of 14. Yes, so after that you just sort of cut everything, cut the measurement you took out. You cut it in a cone shape, like you cut it, and then when you open it, it will give you like a round shape. Yes, this is it, a round shape. And then you can just use it as a template on the ankara or whatever other side of material you want to use. Whatever it's possible, it's a satin but another different color. So then you gonna use it as a template, cut through, and then you sew it. So please, when cutting it, I think I was kind of rushing my work here, so please, you would have to settle down, make sure it's all equal, so you avoid some kind of ruffles at the end, or when you start sewing it. Yes, or you avoid some excesses that wouldn't give your work a very neat finishing. So right now you turn it inside out. Yes, and then at this point you're gonna take either 5 inches or probably 6, depending on what suits you best, because you're gonna turn it inside out when you're done sewing. So at this point I had to go to my machine. You sew it round, like round through to the very other points, yes, where you marked. So I had my sewing here. So I sort of like finished sewing, and then when you're done sewing, you just turn it inside out. Yes, turn it inside out, and then you would mark. Okay, no, before then you would have to possibly, when you turn it, you have to iron it to have a smooth edges. Yes, so the shape would come out very well. So the shape would come out very well. Yeah, so you iron it iron it through, iron the edges, let it come out very well, and make sure it's very smooth. Yeah. So if you have another way of making a beautiful, bonnet, you can just put it down in the comment section, and let's have our views shared to each other. And if you're just watching my YouTube videos, if this is your first time seeing my channel, please subscribe. And if you are a YouTuber like me, you can just drop in your handle and I'll subscribe to your channel too. So what I'm doing here is you have to measure 1.5 inch, yes, round. Measure it round through to the other side. Yes, you measure everything round through the other side, and also you from the other side you measured, you will still pick let me say like an ½ inch. Yes, like an ½ inch you pick, and then you tick it round, because that ½ inch you pick, you're gonna put your rubber thread in between that. Yes, so this is what I just did. I picked it round, and then right now I'm picking my ½ inch. Yes, ½ inch through. You'll pick it through to the other end too. So you're just gonna tick it out instead of just picking. So you just have to draw it out so you don't miss your lines. Yeah, so you know the particular place you're sewing. So you have to take your time to actually do it. So I was done marking it out, and then what I will do next is I will just take it to my machine and sew it through. Yes, you sew the ends, but then when sewing it, the down part of your measurement, that is the initial line you measured, that's the 1.5, you will sew everything through. You will cover it
subscribe
up. Yes, you will cover it up, and then the one at the top you will just sew it and stop. Just you give in that space, that's 5 points or 6 inch you left, you just stop at both end, but then the one down you have to cover it up. So I'll just quickly show you what I did so you understand what I'm talking about. So I'm done sewing it round. Yeah, so you see what I'm talking about. The down part is sewn completely, while the one at the top, the space is still left. So at this point I'll just use my safety pin and my rubber to put through into that space you've sewn. So that would be what will give you the ruffles at the edge of your hair bonnet. So this is it. Isn't this making sense to you? So you just tie it. The rubber is actually tiny, that's why I had to tighten it up. But in the case where you have a band that is a bit big, yeah, you can just take it to your machine and you sew it through instead of the tying. So there's a bit tinier, that's why I had to just tie it through. So what you're just gonna do with the open space is you just hold the edges, fold it inside, fold the edges inside, and then you can just take it to your machine and cover it up. Yes, cover the open space up. Yes, this particular place, just cover it up to have a good finishing. Obviously you're not gonna let it open, yeah, you just have to cover it up.
Please subscribe.
And so we're done sewing our hair bonnet, and this is me rocking it. Isn't this beautiful? With beautiful colors, so you can choose to make whatever color you want. Yeah, whatever color you want to display, you can just choose to do that. So tonight I'm gonna have something covered on my head. You can just try this at home. Yeah, it's so simple.